so glad that we are going to look at one of my favorite songs, 10,000 Reasons. Now, before we get in what we're going to discuss today, which we're going to be looking at drop 2 voicings, I want to explain why we're looking at 10,000 Reasons. So often I find Christian contemporary music doesn't have a lot of musical vitamins for me, if you understand what I mean. Like, I find it very musically uninteresting. And recently I've been struggling with this a lot, to the point to where I even decided not to play at church anymore. Like, I just decided it's not that I'm better than this music, but rather it seemed so simple it was frustrating me. And so I said, it's just better if I have somebody else play. That being said, rather than continue to bash this music, right, I decided to, okay, let me talk about on my channel the songs that I do like that are CCM. So I want to be a lot more positive about this. And so one of my favorite songs really is 10,000 Reasons. And we're going to be looking at some more songs in the coming weeks. And we're going to be discussing some ideas that I would apply to Christian contemporary music. So the idea we're going to look at today is drop 2 voicings, okay? And what is a drop 2 voicing? Well, it is taking a major chord like C major, and it is taking the second note within that chord. So the second note within C major is E, and it is dropping it down an octave. And so really, drop 2 voicings give you another voicing option. Now, just that idea within itself, even though it's really simple, it has so many implications. So let's explore that idea, and then let's continue to explore some more further. That being said, as we continue to explore these things, know that there's going to be more broken down lessons on the membership site. All right. So, all right, let's get to it. So for Bless the Lord, or 10,000 Reasons, which is in the key of F, the basic chords for this song are F, B flat, C, D minor. Okay. Those are the basic chords that we're going to be using the entire time for this song. But we're going to apply some drop 2 voicings to these chords, okay? So the first thing I would begin to do is, instead of playing a B flat like this, so for the Bless the Lord, bless the Lord, right? Which really we're using this inversion to keep the melody on top. I would actually go ahead and play D an octave lower, right? So we have and it just gives it a different feel, all right? Lord, oh my soul. All right, so we go back to an F there. And instead of going to that F, what I would do is I would play F over A, right? That gives me my drop 2 voicing, okay? We're bringing down the second note within that chord down to, down an octave. So, oh my soul. So there we played C to D minor. I would do the same thing there. Oh my soul. All right, so let's discuss what we have so far. We have oh my soul. Okay. All right. And then we can keep doing the same thing. Worship His holy name. All right. Now you guys may be seeing something a little bit different. You may be saying, wait a minute, David, hold up. You were playing some notes that weren't in the basic major chord. And you're absolutely right. We'll get to that. All right. But just think major chord, play the second note, and then drop that second note. So this is the second note here. Drop it down an octave. Okay. All right. So that's the first way we begin to apply drop 2 voicings. All right, so the next way I begin to apply drop 2 voicings is by adding the 9 to in my left hand, which it would be an octave away from the third that's in my left hand. So here, A is the third, and I would add G, which is the 9 of F, okay? So, and then I would do the same thing on the B flat. So we have D, and then I would add C, which is the 9 of B flat. Whew. And then we have C major, so we have C over E, I would add D to that. Okay, so now here we have bless the Lord. That's just so much flavor in that already, man. Oh my gosh, it's late at night when I'm recording this, but this makes me so excited. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh my soul. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, I just love the sound that adding more flavor, and sometimes just the simple things, does to your music, you know? So, worship is whole. Right? So here I'm playing a G. We didn't go over this part. Leaning. All that's drop two. We'll get to that, all right? So you see what we've done so far. We've added the drop two voicing, and then we've added an extension to that, all right? We've added the 9 extension. Now, something else I would begin to do is I would begin to add more notes to my left hand. So we have 3 and 9. Now we're gonna add the 1, okay? So we're back to that F major chord, all right? So, and then we'll do the same thing on the B flat. So we got that on the F, and then we'll do the same thing on the C. Sorry. Okay, so let's see what we got. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and oh my soul. Okay. Now that's a D minor. Just so you know, for this D minor, I kind of like to add that G. Make it add the 11 there. Okay. So you see how we're beginning to add some drop two voicings, and then you would add these to the other chords of the song. Okay. And then from there, I would begin to move into inner voicings, okay? And so inner voicings are melodies that are played that are not the primary melody of the song. So now that's what I understand inner voicings to be. Some musician that actually studied this stuff in college could tell me I'm wrong, or like kindly write to me like a proper definition of inner voicings, but that's what I understand them to be. They're melodies that are within the structure of the chord that's not the primary melody. So what do I mean by that is this. I would take those 2 notes that we've added, so 3, 1, and 2, and I would play it like this. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul. All right? So you understand, hopefully, where those notes are coming from. They're based off of extensions from the drop two voicing, all right? And then instead of playing them as one chord, I'm playing them as inner voicing. So like melodies within the chord that's not based on the primary melody of the song, all right? Now, the next thing I would do is I would begin to play those same melodies, but then I would add an additional note, which would be a 6th away. All right, so what do I mean by that? So let's go back to that same B flat over D. So we have our drop two extension, which is what I'm calling it over here. And instead of playing that, so bless the Lord, oh my soul, right? I'm going to play, instead of C and B flat, so 2 to 1, I'm going to go ahead and add um, a harmony that's 6 away from C, which would be A. So bless the Lord, oh my soul, and oh my soul. All right, so I'm doing that for everything. So for C, right, we have A, which is six notes away from C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go to G. G is 6 notes away from B flat within the F major scale, all right? And then we have the F over A. Now, what I'm doing is I'm actually taking these notes, and instead of playing just G and F, I'm adding the 6 of G going down, which would be B flat. So like B flat and then A. So okay. So the 6 away from G, which would be B flat, 6 away from F, which would be A. And then we have the same thing for D. So for D, I've changed it here. I'm playing D to C and F to E, all right? So I'm still keeping that drop 2 position or voicing. However, I've changed from C to D here, and I've brought that C and D up here. And then I'm playing 6 notes away from this D right here, which would be F, all right? So going down. Now, this should tell you something though. This should tell you that you have other options within this 6 framework. So like, let's say I were to do the D down here, I can actually play B flat and A as my harmony to that C and D as well. I mean that D and C as well, which that's 6 notes away from the D. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see. Sorry. I like that. Oh, my soul. Okay. So whenever you're playing like an inner voicing, you can add a note that's 6 notes away, often above, or 6 notes away below, depending on the scale that you're in. And also, like, you have to think about it with your ear, right? Does it make actual sense? Okay. So something else I begin to go through in this process would be, okay, I begin to add what I call like a turnaround inner voicing. So instead of playing 2, let's say 2, sorry, I'm saying 2. So let's say we're playing the B flat chord here, and I play C, B flat, and then we can have that inner voicing, right, like that. I might play it like this. So then that gives me more options in terms of a harmony that I could add to this, which would be, so, bless the Lord, oh my. Oh. I wouldn't even sing it at this point. All right, so I hope you can see it. I can't sing and play it at this point, all right? So these are some ways that I begin to add drop 2 voicings, drop 2 voicing extensions, that's what I'm calling it, and then some drop 2 voicing, inner voicing ideas that are based off of just this initial drop 2 voicing. Now, this last one I'm going to share with you, I'm going to give credit to Casey Conley, Pretty Simple Music. So I've always heard this, but I've never sat down to learn it. And he recently came out with a video about this. Now, I don't know if we're supposed to like do this on YouTube. I don't know if there's some code, right? But I'm giving him credit with this inner voicing, this drop 2 voicing idea, is that when he's playing his voicing like this, so let's go back to this F, right? So we have F major, we've dropped A down here, right? An octave. Well, what he's doing is when he plays, and then we've added our extension. So A or third, 1, 2 extension. All right, so we got our 1 and 9 in there, 1 and 2. He is going like this. He's going up to the minor third. Woo. So you can do it on the B flat as well. Let's see. Or you can do it on the E. So, and so you can see how you can begin to like play with the different ideas, and you can begin to mix them up. All right. Well, hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you like content like this, do me a favor, go ahead and like and subscribe. All right. And then if you want to learn the piano in a much more step-by-step process, go ahead and check out our website at play-creatively.com, where you can find everything you need to grow as a piano player. All right. Right now, I have an apprentice membership going on where you can actually learn with me every month. And so go ahead and check it out there. It's actually only a limited spots available, so you might want to jump on this a little early. Well, until next time, keep watching, keep learning, and we'll all keep growing together. I'll see you guys next week.